Hear me now, TVS.
LB, yeah.
Hey, I'm Tyeisha and welcome to Shonna's Space. Now guys, I know it's been such a long time since I've uploaded a video. It's probably been, by the time this video is posted, it's probably going to be about 2.5 to 3 weeks since I would have posted, and that is horrible. I'm really sorry, just had a couple of issues and I was not able to, give you guys a video. So, just want to remind you guys to remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, with a family member, your work colleagues, your spouse, whoever. Just share this video. And remember to check on our Instagram, Shonna's Space, where you'll be updated on when we have a new video, because sometimes how YouTube goes, you don't always get notifications, that kind of thing. But since we're on top of Instagram as well, I should also tell you guys about my baby, Shonna's Natural Collection. You can find it on Instagram, where we have hair and beard oil, body butters, and sugar scrubs. But on to the video. So today's topic is going to be morals. Are they influenced by religion? So this topic came about because it ended up having a discussion. I honestly can't really remember the details of the discussion. I just remember I was having this discussion with another, I guess I call them a religious person. Although I don't think that I'm religious, I think I'm spiritual. There's a difference. But yeah. So this conversation came about because that person was speaking about particular behaviors that they thought were immoral. And then I was saying, but how can you say that based on these other behaviors that you take part in, etc, etc, etc. But anyway, that's not the point. So what I'm going to start with is the definition of morals. I got my book, you can see me looking down. So morals: a person's standard of behavior or beliefs concerning what is and isn't acceptable for them to do. Now from this definition, you would say that, because it say a person's, so it would say that morals are, something personal, is a personal standard to live by, where you would decide, okay, well, this behavior is acceptable for me to do or for me to engage in, and this is unacceptable. However, there are some morals that are shared by, I guess, everyone. So like universal, or like at least societal morals. These are morals that will be fairly common. So like don't steal, don't kill. And so society morals are kind of like laws. And then, well, they have the society morals that are laws, which are the same. Don't steal, don't kill, which came from like, biblical texts or whatever. Or at least we think it comes from biblical texts. But then there are also other morals that are society morals that aren't necessarily laws. Like, you shouldn't judge people or that kind of thing. So society morals. So the person said, shout out to you, my label designer for Shonna's Natural Collection, check that out on Instagram. So the person said, so morals are based on belief. Most people have religious beliefs, hence why it is usually associated with religion. So I also agree with that, because morals basically come off of what we do experience as a person, or sorry, as people, what we do and experience as people. So I may go through life having been taught, do not do this, and so it becomes a part of my moral standard that I should not be doing this. Now, this may not be something that's legal, and really and truly it may not even be something that is against ethics, but it's what I was taught, and then it becomes a part of my morals. So in that instance, people who were raised in very religious homes, or with a serious religious background, or even in a country that I guess views itself as very religious, where it's like, you pray before you eat, because that's what we do in primary school here in Barbados. Before, at least when I was in primary school, haven't been in primary school for many years. So usually you pray before grace, and then you have the morning praise when you first get to school. So a part of our morals as a Christian society is to have in our schools to pray in the morning answer prayer before we eat, thank God. Right, like the person was saying, since most people have religious beliefs, even if you're an atheist, I feel like that's still a religious belief. Like, you don't believe that there's God, and so that's still a religion in my opinion. But so because most people have religious beliefs, your morals are going to have some type of association with your religious beliefs. Alright, so on to the next part. This person said, I would say yes, because a lot of things I do in life, or the way I approach life, is highly influenced by the Bible. So this person is actually very religious. I forgot to say that what I try to do is talk to someone that doesn't really go to church, hasn't been to church in years, someone that will go to church, like occasionally go to church pretty often, and ask someone who go to church every single Sunday without fail. So this right now is a person that goes to church without fail, and she said, I would say yes, because a lot of things I do in life, or the way I approach life, is highly influenced by the Bible. And once again, that agrees with my point, whereas because you were raised hearing things from the Bible, or being told, well, this is right and this is wrong, based off the Bible, or based off of having religious experience. Because this particular person, I believe her father is a pastor, and so she would have been raised to look to the Bible for guidance in certain aspects, or rather probably in all aspects, honestly. Because I know I was raised that way as well, having grown up in church my whole life. My stepfather is actually a pastor, and yeah, that's about it. Alright, on to the next one. I believe that they go hand in hand. Like, some laws are based off of commandments and things like the golden rule, which were first religious things, and that we've taken as our own basic moral. So as I was mentioning earlier as well, are some of the laws that we follow at present. So you're not supposed to kill, you're not supposed to steal, what's it got? But those laws that we have in place right now, they are based off of the 10 Commandments, and they came from a religious background, or a religious standpoint, and we now put them into our societal morals, or our laws. And so religion does have an impact on the morals that you choose to put into your life. Not to say that because you're raised in a religious household that's the end all be all, because there's some people who were raised in religious households that don't necessarily follow the morals that would have been taught by religious households. For instance, I feel like most people who were raised in church, are like seriously raised in church, is no sex before marriage. That's a major moral thing for religious people. I mean, a good set of people don't actually follow it, but it's supposed to be, don't do that. But it's not illegal, and for some people it's not immoral. But however, in other cultures, or other countries, I should say, who have cultural differences to us, especially in, like, I want to say the Eastern world, where you really and truly should not be sexually involved with someone unless you are married to them, then that's an issue. What was another instance of a religious guideline or belief that could translate to a moral? Okay, I can't think of anything else right now, but basically that's what it is. Like, morals do influence, religion does influence our morals. However, everything in life that we do influences what we choose to make our personal standard of conduct, because you grew up religious, but you can do other things, and you can learn other things, and those things would constantly change what you think is right and wrong. Because your initial morals are going to come from, I guess, your parents and society, but most so your parents. So growing up at like 5 years old, your parents can teach you it's wrong to do this, it's wrong to do that. But as you get older, you will see what is exact, which parts are like you know, definitely wrong. So like, you know, part of the law, which parts are wrong when you're living in their household and which parts are not wrong at all, and you would just do as you want to. So basically, that's mostly what I have to say on the topic. Morals are influenced by our life experiences, by our life's teachings, and that includes religious beliefs. Another thing that I actually came across, I can't find a link at this point right now, but because I actually tried to record this video like 10 million times, but basically the link was saying that, you know, we like to say that some of our laws come from the Bible. And so this was actually an article specifically written about the American Constitution, and it was basically saying that the American people say get back to God and get back to, because even in the American Constitution references things that come from the Bible, etc. But then the person was linking it back that the American Constitution actually is based off of the English common law, and the English common law, or whatever came before that, was established or whatever before Christianity even got to England. And so that part is a little, you know, but either way, when living in a Christian society, then religion is going to play a part in the morals that you choose to adopt. Thank you so much for coming to my Thai talk. But please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you guys want to see from me in the future.